Hello, this is my week one discussion on is business ethics an oxymoron. For the first section one, contemporary reflections on business ethics, I chose do you agree with Milton Friedman's belief that the social responsibility of business is to increase its profits? Why or why not? And no, I do not agree with Milton Friedman's belief that the social responsibility of business is to increase profits. If you solely focus on the bottom line profits, um, your awareness to acting ethical is going to be highly diminished. Um, just like they were speaking about in the reading, if that is your sole purpose, then obviously when ethical dilemmas occur, your mind frame is not to act in a selfless interest, or not act selfish, which is the pursuit of self-interest with the at the expense of others, but to actually have a purpose of doing the right thing. And when you shift that purpose from just increasing profits and doing anything and everything to increase the bottom line, if you shift that purpose from that to actually doing the right thing, then certain things start to occur that actually benefit your business and benefit all involved. So that is how I feel about that. I do not agree with that. I agree and believe in a purpose of like the reading had said, utilitarianism, the greater good for a greater amount of people. However, they also shared examples where that can come into conflict with ethical standards and what doing the right thing is considered. I liked what they said in the reading, how the best assessment of what is ethical for a company is fair distribution, and to reassess and realign their goals to not focusing solely on the bottom line, but actually focusing on what's important to them and what's important to their customers, and how to increase the quality of the goods and services that they provide. For the second section, for the TED Talk, Muhammad Ali is business ethics and oxymoron. I chose why do you think managers may choose silence even when ethics are at stake? And that goes back to what he was talking about when if the sole purpose of your business is and the whole motivation of your business is to make profits, then obviously when managers are confronted with an ethical dilemma or a situation that requires an ethical stance, they're obviously not going to do it. They are going to follow what the stakeholders say, and what their sole purpose is to keep those profits flowing in for the stakeholders. Unless there's a shift in thinking from actually or from doing everything and anything to drive those profits to actually focusing on what you're doing and how that behavior is affecting not only your customers but your own company and society as a whole, then managers will always stay silent, and they're going to just do what they're told. And unfortunately, when leadership does that, it trickles down to employees, and then unfortunately the inevitability of that is that behavior is ingrained, and so therefore that might even trickle out into personal life for employees and the management as well. So yeah, that can be a big problem. And for the third section, the TED Talk Michael Shore gave, how ethics can help you make better decisions. I chose what does being ethical mean to you in your professional or academic life. As I spoke about earlier in the video, I highly gravitate to the Stoic philosophy, and uh, you know, always trying to do the right thing for yourself and abiding by those principles of morality. And if you guide yourself with those principles of morality throughout life, then your decisions have a element um, of values and morality and let's say a moral compass, which is the truth, to steer me to do the right thing. It's so important, and I really enjoyed this week's readings and videos because ethics in business is always such a dilemma to to actually do the right thing over serving your own self-interest and taking advantage of somebody else to serve those self-interests happens all the time in business. And the larger let's say companies get, and I'm not going to get into the corporate heart, but a larger companies get, the more disconnected they become with that ethical standard because they're not having direct connection with the people that they're affecting. So it's so important to do the right thing in every aspect of your life. Because what I've found also is when I've done the right thing, it has always come back in an amazing way to me. It's not like I expected it, but it just always turns out good. It just is. There's a reason for philosophy and ethics and morality because it shows you that we are more than just animals, that we can treat each other with respect and kindness and communicate clearly and actually live in harmony with everyone else. And that is my video, and I hope you enjoy.